Hey y'all. Yeah, that's the one-eyed rock star with no guitar. He's a sweet baby.
He's like, what, yo?
Yeah. I decided I'd get up and just make a video. I didn't make one yesterday, but
we want to respond to some comments.
yeah, we just like to respond to comments. Sometimes people like to shout out. So
let's give the Trump.
We'll just start at the top. Barn Sharks commented, been watching your YouTube for months, thought I'd start YouTubing myself. Check out the video. And what it is, it's I checked that video out, man. I checked the video out. It's pretty cool. It's a fifth wheel hauler. It's old Chevy. Thank you for sharing that with me. And then the Trump supporter commented, I've decided to
come to your house. Give me your address. I've been studying medicine. I will amputate your bad foot. Let me know.
Let me know.
Well, Trump supporter.
She been studying.
I've been studying witchcraft, and my dog has 2 eyes.
She gonna turn you into a toad, bro.
With my 2-eyed dog.
The NRC disabled submarine vet commented, my family has straight talk phones. We have Galaxy 6 phones. It costs $55 a month or $45 if you do not want a lot of data. It has unlimited text or talk data. Yeah, that's a strange thing, that unlimited text, talk, and data, man. They claim that here, that we get unlimited text, talk, and data, but then after so much data is used up, it dumps it down to 2G service, and and it just sits there and.
But I want to know if
just sits there and does a lag.
If the straight talk phones are really worth it.
Yeah, she wanted to know that. Jimmy Smith, let me know.
Oh, no, that was someone liked your reply.
Oh, somebody liked my reply?
Okay,
Noel Stevens.
Noel Stevens.
Yeah.
Hi, Autistic.
The autistic son, Noe, I like you, buddy. Limpy, my brother, I was so happy about yesterday's videos. Happy that you're finally getting somewhere, possibly the much needed relief for you deserve. Like I've told you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Well, there's light at the end of the tunnel on that one. You know, it's one of them things where, you know, I'm glad that I'm getting the help and everything, but also it tells me something that I'm gonna have to wear a brace for the rest of my life, man, and it's kind of
like
sorry.
I said, you know, I'll take it off and give it to a kid in Africa that needs a foot.
No, it's just a lot to take in, you know what I'm saying? For every one person, I just got to keep telling myself, for every one person that's out there, there's always someone that's worse shape off than you are, you know what I'm saying? And so I try to think about positive things like that. Sharebear commented, please have your wife read side effects of Lyrica. Yeah, thank you, Sharebear. We've already read the side effects of Lyrica, and I'm very leery about getting on Lyrica because Wellbutrin just sets me off. Like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when I take Wellbutrin. It turns me really evil, so I know what you're talking about. Thinking about just keeping the gabapentin and leaving it alone. Breeze Racing commented, damn, you look good, Limpy. Well, thank you very much. I didn't have to shave until I was 38, 40 years old. I didn't grow any facial hair until around 38 years old. I only had just a little tiny mustache here, and I never had to shave nothing. And now this grows like crazy, but none of the rest just really grow at all. But
and in the past 5 years, he's moved up to 10 hairs on his chest compared to the 3 that he had when I met him.
Yep.
Going on 28 years and 27 days.
Yeah, Brian Wayne commented, Lyrica didn't help me. I take an 800 milligram gabapentin at bedtime. Oh, and another guy got in touch with me. His Backwoods Bill he didn't know how to use his cell phone because, you know, and I don't really know all the features of my cell phone neither, but he didn't know how to leave comments, and so you'll be hearing from Backwoods Bill. I don't know what his YouTube handle is, but he'll probably leave the comment at the bottom of this video to let you know who he is. But he lives in the sticks, and I met another guy as a truck driver. He drives for Walmart, and we got to talking back and forth on my personal cell phone line. He'd been texting me last night. I really like that guy a lot. I thought about going and trying to get a CDL and try to start driving, but
are you kidding me? You'll fall asleep.
Yeah, I get road hypnosis really easy.
We would, when his mother was still alive, we would make trips back and forth from Louisiana to Fort Worth. And then when we moved to Fort Worth, we'd go Fort Worth to Louisiana. He didn't drive, I did. I did all the driving.
I'd drive about 10 minutes going down the road, and I'd start dozing off, and the car would...
From Fort Worth to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Or just any time in general. We used to...
An 8-hour drive.
When Mama lived up... When she lived up in Wyoming, my wife does most of the driving. She's like a soldier when it comes to driving. But I'm just not good at that. I will tell you this. I'll share a story with you on the job that I had bucking hay. It was a Mack truck. Well, I guess I can make it a brief story. I got a job one time driving a hauling hay, and the guy taught me how to drive the Mack truck. And it had 2 gear shifts in it. And you would stick it in first, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then second, and then one. I think one went in a U pattern like this. I forget exactly. I think it was one was just up and down, and then the other one was a U shape somehow. But I know this. I know that old truck, man. But when we had to start it, we couldn't shut it off until we got back home. They unhooked the air brakes on it. You had to pull it to start it, because that's why they unhooked the parking brakes on it. You had to pull it to start it, and it always scared the heck out of me, because once I would... Sorry. once the truck started, it would take a little while for the pressure to build up, so he would be able to stop. So after it started, he would put it in neutral, but the truck would still be rolling. Sometimes I'd be, you know, it was in a 1970 early models pickup we'd pull start it with. It was just the wiring in it was all kind of messed up. Sometimes we'd be driving at night and all the lights would go off. I remember driving down the road one time at night, and all the lights went off, and I said, "Hey man," I started freaking out. He says, "Man, don't jerk the wheel, don't freak out." And he reached down in between the 2 seats out of the sleeper, grabbed his boots and smacked the panel, and all the lights start coming back on. But man, that's scary going down the road doing that, man. All the lights go off on you in the middle of nowhere, man. It's really dark. There ain't nothing. And yeah, it was a death trap I learned to drive in. But I sure did like the. I sure do. I'm grateful for the opportunity to been able to drive that Mack truck. It was an old model Mack truck, but it was bucking hay, and I hated it one time whenever we did a load, and there wasn't a baler that dumped it off on the trailer. We had to. I think he did transporting. He would already get the hay from a location and then take it to a location. It wasn't in the field. We would just transport from location to location. And I hated it because, you know, you could get staircases on each side of the trailer. And then after a while, you would have to start bucking real hard to get all the way up to the top row on that hay. And that I only got paid like 10 cents a bale on that one. And for the same guy, I think I ran a front end loader with a big bucket on it. I mean, huge tires, huge balloon tires, and it was in Muleshoe, Texas, is where that was, along with the bucket hay job. It was the same job, and sometimes we would get down in a pit, and it would be scooping cow manure, transporting cow manure, and I remember I'll have to call him back. Well, I guess I can answer it. Well, hello? Yeah, I'm coming, man. Let me finish shooting this video. All right, man. Bye. Anyway, that's Big Lou. Anyway, we would get the bucket full. If you got the bucket too full of manure, it wouldn't be able to climb the hill because it was a concrete pit, and you'd have to scoop the manure up and then dump it on the truck. And he'd always jump in my butt because if you put the bucket too full of manure, it wouldn't make it up the hill because the bucket was too heavy holding the sliding backwards because of the weight. But yeah, I know I need to get going. He's waiting on me. My friend, I'm probably going to shoot a video of his Mustang, so this is a sneak preview on that one. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and vlog with y'all a little bit, share a little bit of comments, because I hadn't shoot one in a while, and let y'all know what's going on. But yeah, we're still packed to the gills with stuff. I'm thinking about hanging some making a blanket wall back there, so I don't have to look at that. It's not that we're hoarders. It's because
we have a lot of
have a lot of stuff. We used to live in a 3- and 4-bedroom houses, you know what I'm saying? And now we're living in a 2-bedroom cookie cutter box, you know? Yeah. And a cookie cutter box house. That's what I call it, a cookie cutter houses. But anyway, I'll see y'all later, man. Limster out.
Say bye.
Bye-bye. See y'all later.